this wagon roll along. Let's move on to Israel. By the way, Israel, I will see you on uh, on May the 6th, because that's the day I'm going to be flying into Tel Aviv to begin a 10-day tour. Okay. So if you see me walking down the roads in Israel someplace, be sure to stop and say hi, right? Okay, let's finish up with let's start off again, India, with your vaccine report. Before I do get up, India, Israel, I have one favor to ask you today, Israel. That's that you click on that share button next to the YouTube video. Share this video on your Facebook and your Twitter accounts today, all right? There is an interesting pattern. It goes up, it levels off, up, level off. But anyway, so how much so far? 18.1 million doses have been administered. As of March the 10th, Israel has a 6.7 million people in Israel have received the first shot, and 6.1 million have been fully vaccinated. In terms of percentages, 71.1% of people have received the first shot, and 65.9% have been fully vaccinated. So now let's take a look at the daily numbers. And as always, as we're looking at the previous 365 days worth of data, as you can see right here, day window. So for the previous 365 days, Israel has had 3.1 million cases, 4,296 deaths. Excuse me. And what you can see here is the numbers started off in January, February, just kind of like this went crazy on Israel, and you can see these completely blew by the 2021 totals. Okay, deaths unfortunately also have already passed 2021 deaths. But the good news is we are seeing a clear declining pattern. As of April the 10th, Israel is averaging 4,341 cases per day. What about deaths? Well, as of March the 10th, Israel is averaging 25 deaths per day. Okay, take a look. We do have this little three hiccups here again. Okay, so hopefully this week will begin a new downward trend for cases in Israel. And overall, deaths are still declining. Okay, I'm going to say deaths are still declining. Okay, okay. And you can see the good news is there's a pretty good chance that April's cases will be less than the previous 3 months. Okay, and there's a good chance that April's deaths are going to be the second month in a row we see a decline in COVID-19 deaths. Okay, in Israel. So that concludes the report for Israel for today. Again, I want to thank you folks for stopping by. And of course, as always, if you're on YouTube, click on that share button today. Share this video with your friends and family in Israel today, all right? Just upload this. I feel cold. I feel cold too. You hang on a second here.